Before we dive into the world of kidfluencing, let's take a moment to appreciate the creators who bring you content like this. And uh, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button to stay up to date on the latest entertainment news. Uh, as a film enthusiast, I'm captivated by Netflix's bad influence, the dark side of kidfluencing. This documentary series delves into the lives of teen influencers and their families, offering an inside look at the perils of the content creation arena for children. It's a riveting exploration that leaves no stone unturned in revealing the risks associated with this digital world. Um, the three-part documentary explores allegations of mistreatment and misuse towards the mother of internet sensation, Piper Raquel. Uh, this investigation delves into the broader topic of kidfluencing, an unchecked realm that will be examining um, those those certain things that have more than 5 million people with all the crowds of their health get all of their plowed. But as their popularity grows, so do the risks of exploitation, manipulation, and even abuse. Um, let's take a closer look at the cast of characters in this documentary. Patience Rock Smith, Piper's aunt, shares insights into Tiffany's life, including her initial business venture, and the remarkable fact that Tiffany raised Piper single-handedly, without Piper's biological father being a present. Patience believes Tiffany pursued Piper's success to demonstrate to Piper's father that she had value and he was overlooking this by missing out on her life. Ashley Rock Smith, Patience's husband, enters the discussion to share thoughts about Piper's relationship with her mom, Tiffany. Ashley grew worried upon discovering that a young man named Hunter had been pretending to be Piper's brother for some content. This raises questions about the blurred lines between reality and fiction and the world of kidfluencing being a series, right? Taylor Lorenz, a journalist and author of Extremely Online, The Untold Story of Fame, Influence, and Power on the Internet, discusses the origins of children generating internet content and the risks associated with it. She notes that the industry is largely unregulated, leaving children vulnerable to exploitation. Brandon Stewart, a content strategist and CEO at Brandon Studios, contributes to discussions on the potential hazards and pitfalls of kidfluencing. He characterizes Piper as an individual who has a unique talent for attracting people, giving the impression of genuine authenticity. However, as Piper's brand grew more significant, Tiffany saw a chance to expand it even further. According to Brandon, Corinne Joy, a former squad member and backup dancer of Piper Raquel, shares her experience working with Piper on the show Dance Twins. She developed a powerful connection with Piper as they both pursued their dreams as dancers and actresses. Corinne's mother, Stevie Erico, also shares her insights about the friendship between the two families. Reagan Beast, a former content creator who worked with Piper, openly discusses his past encounters with Tiffany Smith, including an unexpected kiss that occurred during a live broadcast when he was 17. He decided to part ways with the team and forge his own path Sophie Fergie, another former squad member, uh, shares her experience uh, working with Piper on the web series Manny. She mentions an event where Tiffany became furious due to a belief that her own scenes and lines were being reduced at the expense of Piper's. Sophie currently serves as a co-host for the Girl Talk podcast series, where they delve into subjects relevant to adolescent females. Heather Nicole, Sophie's mom, shares insights about her daughter being persuaded to establish a social media presence because of her role in the TV series Money on the Bruh Sky. And every day, I think I think Claire, Piper's cousin by marriage and a former squad member, um, also shares her experience working with Piper. Reese, Piper's cousin, um, uh, initially struggled to accept the fact that Piper was a social media celebrity. She notes that Reese is Claire's sister and the daughter of Ashley. Sawyer Charbino, a former content creator who worked with Piper, expresses his discomfort with certain scenes directed by Tiffany Smith and Hunter Hill that he felt were too risque or inappropriate for the content. Um, Angela Charbino, Sawyer's mother, openly supports her son's content creation at a young age. She feels confident that her child is developing, and it's advantageous for him to have the opportunity to gain exposure, secure endorsements, and evolve into a professional content creator. Dr. Karen North, a distinguished clinical professor of communication at the USC Annenberg School for Communication and Journalism, lends her insights on the methods by which YouTube remunerates content and producers and Americans' special days, such as she discusses the advantages that come with ad earnings, sponsorship deals, and collaborative partnerships. Jeremiah D. Graham, a legal professional, voiced his concerns over the potentially hazardous work environments involving children creating online content. They observed that Tiffany and Hunter thought their work fell outside the scope where labor regulations applied. Uh, Jen Bryant, Walker's mom, shares her experience with her son joining the squad and taking on the role of Piper's partner when Gavin departed from the team. And Jonna Ramirez, Jensen's mom, shares her insights about her son's journey as part of the squad in the show. And Ava Michelle, an actress and influencer, voices her worry over the videos depicting those children marrying their crushes, pointing out that at their age, they're not mature enough to truly grasp the implications of such a commitment. Sarah Adams, a mom from Moms, Uncharted spoke about the risks associated with online child predators and their presence within social media platforms. Catherine Blunt, a journalist for the Wall Street Journal, delves into examining child safety concerns that arise on social media platforms owned by Meta. A study by Blunt showed that many young female content creators tend to amass a substantial number of adult male followers. Amber Kane, Connor's mom, shares that her son became part of the group at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Bad Influence, The Dark Side of Kidfluencing, premiered on Netflix on April 9th. As we conclude this article, I'd like to leave you with a thought-provoking question. can we truly say that the world of kidfluencing is a positive influence on our own children, or is it a recipe for disaster? What With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,